gonna drop back down.
Second gear.
We're in second and hit it. Mother of God, that was 90 right there. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And today, yes, we're mixing it up a little bit. Now, obviously, you know Speed Addict 731. Stop by and subscribe to his channel. By the way, Ken, good buddy of mine, and Ken has his 17 S550, and we're going to kind of talk about that car in a minute. But what I wanted to do is, because me and Ken always go back and forth about, you know, oh, FOXBODY's better, S550's better, and obviously they're both badass cars, but I wanted to do kind of a S550 review from a total FOXBODY nut perspective, and just kind of go over, you know, my feelings and, you know, my take on the S550 cars. Obviously, I've drove plenty of them and been around them a lot, but I wanted to actually kind of give you my impression of the cars. Some of you might own them, some of you may not, but this is going to be my take, so let's check this thing out. All right, guys, so obviously, if you've been around the channel, you know Ken. Stop by and subscribe to the channel, but the hell with Ken. We're here to talk about his car.
Exactly. It's all about the car anyway.
Bear in mind, it is a little dirty. It's, you know, it's been kind of hot this week. We've been crazy busy, but this is it. 2017 GT California Special. And, you know, Ken, what are the differences as far as like the California Special goes?
Basically the stripes, of course, the interior is, the seats are different. It comes with 355 gears in the rear end for the automatic.
So a little bit, you know, just some subtle touches.
And the spoiler.
And the spoiler, yeah, just some subtle touches.
Basically, just mainly cosmetic things.
Right. So super cool car, 2017. Does it even have 3,000 miles on it yet?
It's got 4,000 on it.
Oh crap! You've been driving the crap out of it, Ken. Okay, so as far as what Ken has done to the car, so far it's got the Roush Phase 2.
It's got the Roush Phase 2 supercharger kit, 727 at the motor, 610 torque.
Right.
Now that's at the engine, but it's got the Corsa catback.
Let's check out the Corsa. Yeah, it screams.
Corsa 3-inch catback exhaust, and I have, of course, right now it's got the drag pack on it.
Yes, got to have the drag set up, because that's actually worth quite a bit in the, you know, when you take it to the track.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, got the race stars on it, so, you know, it's locked and loaded. But Ken is holding out on us because we need to see under the hood and check out the supercharger. Come on. Okay, guys, so obviously if you watch the channel for any length of time, you know I'm putting a Coyote in my 92 FOXBODY. Well, here's the thing. At some point, we're going to need some sort of boost induction. But Ken obviously has already pulled the trigger and turned this thing into a beast. Like, as far as like installation, was this like a pain in the ass, or how bad was this?
It's really straightforward. Like I said in my video on the installation, is that the only part that would get most people kind of off is the grinding you have to do on the timing cover,
right, and
one boss in the valley of the engine,
okay,
for the intake to fit. But besides that, it's a straightforward bolt-on installation.
Right. As you can see, like bolting a Vortec or something on a FOXBODY was a major undertaking, but like on these, it's just like it's all right there, which is super nice. Of course, this is the intercooler.
This is a supercharger intercooler reservoir, and this is the actual engine.
Gotcha. So air to water kit.
Yeah, it's air to water. Got the heat exchanger. You actually can't see it. It's black. Okay. It's sitting right there. And then heat exchanger, pump, and then it basically air flows over, cools the air down, pumps the cooler air into the intercooler. It sets up under the supercharger and cools down the temperature of the air intake.
Nice, very nice. Let's see how hot she is, because it's hot today.
Oh, it's hot.
It's not, honestly, it's not horrible.
It's not.
It's not that bad.
That's the Gen 2 Roush, which actually does a better job than the Gen 1 Roush.
Right.
Obviously, the VMP Gen 2R and now the Gen 3 VMP is actually runs a little cooler, but this supercharger does the job.
Nice. Okay, so let's think about this realistically. The interior in a FOXBODY leaves a lot to be desired. The seats are not comfortable. The seats are not supportive. There's no cup holders. I mean, there's no frills. Now, granted, that's a lot of what I like about the car, the simplicity. But like the S550 interior, I gotta say, Ford nailed it. And this, like, I love this red stitching here. That's part of the California package, isn't it?
It's got.
Oh, look, yeah.
The normal GT premiums are leather, and this has got leather with suede in the middle.
Yeah.
And of course, got the GTCS embossed on the back.
Nice. I love it. So, when you're looking at the car, obviously, you know, it's a 2017. There's a lot of, upgrades. This is one of my favorite things about the S550 cars. Obviously, you got the engine stop-start, but these, like, aircraft-style switches right here. This is switch your driving mode. What is that with the
steering? That's for the steering. Comfort, sport, and normal.
Okay, I like that.
As far as your power steering assist.
And then you got your track off and your hazards. So that is super cool. Hold on, let's shut the door and fire it up so you can kind of get a feel for it. Start this beast up. And I love this screen. Got the giant horse on it. Freaking cool. And it's got the Sync 3 and everything's in there. I mean, it's freaking cool. Okay, next thing I like is, let's turn the fan down so you can hear. I think it's super cool that it says ground speed like an airplane. I love that. It's the little things, But I mean, overall the interior is awesome. Of course, this car is an automatic. Love the feel of that. Everything feels good. Got all your steering wheel controls for the HVAC, radio, cruise, all that. Paddle shifters, definitely a nice thing to have. I mean, it's a super comfy interior, and coming from a Fox body, which like I said, they lack quite a bit, it's a huge improvement. I mean, it better be after 24 years. It better be an improvement. All right, so let's take this bad boy for a little ride, see how she does. Now, I'm not gonna lie, and just because I'm a Fox body guy and say, oh yeah, they're the best riding cars, handling cars, because let's be real, they're not. Fox bodies take a lot of work to make them handle well, and typically they never ride all that great. It's a stick axle, it's old technology, but again, that's a lot of also the reason why I love them. And so definitely no complaints there, but there is a lot to be said, especially when you daily a car, or spend a lot of time in a car. Eventually you're going to get tired of getting beat up, the seats being uncomfortable, all that, which you can change, but there's a lot to be said for the newer cars, for the comfort, the technology, the ride, all of that. And I gotta say, S550 is really damn good riding car. Okay, so I've got to hand it to the brakes on this thing. It's got the Brembos on it. They don't say Brembo like the track pack, but they're the exact same caliper. The S550 cars stop incredibly well. I think what are they, 14-inch rotors on the front?
Not 100%, I believe so.
I think they're 14.
The base car. This is not a base car, but it's a premium without the track pack. But even without the track pack, it has the 4-piston calipers, right, like the S197 track pack cars had.
Gotcha. And it stops. It stops really well. Which what I'm hoping is my car stops comparatively with the Cobra brakes, because my car's lighter. I think it should stop pretty comparatively. So definitely looking forward to that. The brakes that are currently on the car are absolutely scary. So any upgrade whatsoever is a good thing. So obviously the car is not going to handle the way it normally would, because Ken's got the drag pack on it right now, which not really concerned with hitting the twisties, but I do want to feel that Roush supercharger. And because again, at some point that there's going to be boost in my car. I don't know exactly what type, but I pretty much don't have to tell you that a boosted Coyote is a complete animal. But we're going to round this curve, make sure we're good. Just do a little light hit. All right, you ready? And go. Damn! That was not even full throttle.
I can tell.
That was like part throttle. And the other wild thing about the Roush supercharger, if you've ever been around the 03 Cobras, they scream like a banshee. But this supercharger, unless you're really like down on it, it doesn't make a lot of noise. It's actually really surprising to me that they don't. I kind of want to hear it.
Yeah.
We need a pulley.
Pulley, fuel system, E85.
Yep. Yeah, because
it's a totally different animal.
Because 610 or whatever this car is doing right now to the wheels is not enough. Damn, it's a lot of fun. Okay, guys, so Ken told me I did it wrong. I just like gave it some gas and it went, but there's actually a method to making it doing better. So basically, Ken, I need to go, what, about 40 miles an hour?
Well, if you want a good hit, 40 mile an hour, this car loves to be in second gear around that time.
All right, so we're gonna hit the paddle. We're gonna downshift. We're in third now. Do I stay
One more.
So we're gonna go down to second.
Go.
Okay, so, well.
No, you shifted up.
Crap! Hold on, sorry guys. I know you can't see it, but we're like about to top a hill here, and it'd be just my luck, but okay. So we're gonna drop back down.
Second gear.
We're in second and hit it. Mother of God, that was 90 right there. Woo!
No, guys, that was 55 all day long.
Yes, 55. Man, I know the video will never do it justice, but the way it pulls, and like, I mean, it pulls really hard. It's also a very controlled pull though. Like it's an auto, the car's really planted on the tire, but you know, so it doesn't feel quite as hardcore as it is, but then you look down and you went from 40 to 90 and literally like that.
55.
Yes, that 55, pardon me. Ken, that was wicked, dude. Was it good for you too?
Oh yeah, dude, it's first time in the passenger seat. I'm always driving it.
Yeah. Hold on, let's downshift one more time. You hear it crack and pop. And get going. Woo! Alright guys, so there you go. That is the FOXBODY guy take on the S550 car. Huge thanks to my bro, Speed Addict 731, Ken, for letting me do this. And you know, I've been wanting to do it for quite a while, and I've had a lot of people ask, well, do you not like the newer cars? Do you hate on the newer cars? No, I don't hate on newer cars. I love the newer cars, and actually almost bought one, but not for me. We're not going to go into all that. Oh, we can.
We'll change them, guys.
No, you will not change.
Well, you'll keep the Fox, but eventually I'll get you in one of these.
The Fox will never go away, but yes, the S550, especially, you know, as a super fun driver car, yeah, I mean, you can't beat it. I mean, what are you going to buy, a Challenger, a Camaro? No, you're not. The S550s rock. They're cool car. I mean, even the S197s, the new Edges, I mean, all Mustangs are awesome. You know, that's just, you know, if you're a Ford guy, Mustang guy, you like them all, and you definitely have your preference too. Mine just happens to be Fox, so. But this thing's awesome. And you definitely need to stay tuned because we're going to do more track videos. Ken has a few things up his sleeve because the Roush tune is kind of conservative.
It is. You rode in it down the track, so yeah. What do you think? Down the track,
this thing, like, it gives you that feeling in your gut, like, it's like tightens up your stomach muscles, and you're just like, ah. Yeah, it's fun, and we're definitely waiting for fall when boost weather comes. But in the meantime, if you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Make sure you smash that subscribe button, and we'll be back with more awesome stuff. Later, guys.